We're at the last Raw of TEW 2013, going into WrestleMania 15, and then after this Raw and WrestleMania, we will go on to TEW 2016 if it comes out in April or early May. If not, we'll see from there. But after WrestleMania 15, I'm going to update the database to match all of the current in-game saves, as the save can't be transferred over apparently. So I'm going to do my best to match it. Gotta do WWF roster. I already did the chemistry for WWF, good and bad. I think, no, I haven't done bad yet. I'm going to review some of them just to make sure I agree. Because really, what is bad chemistry? Like, The Rock and Goldberg, do they have bad chemistry really? Or not The Rock, Bill Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Or was it just the crowd was pissed that they were both leaving? You know what I mean? I have to look and review all of these by on my own. If you guys think guys have bad chemistry, I'd love to hear it. Let's see, I'll show you one. Are we still recording? Yep. Alright, so all negative chemistry. Goldust facing William Regal. Now I think those two would have not bad chemistry because Goldust is very serious and not very goofy, and William Regal is very serious. So Goldust can do thing, and William Regal can freak out. I think that would get a good thing. Bret Hart and Goldust, I never seen a match. Brian Pillman, Sid Vicious, I think I never seen a match. Mark Mara, look at Mark Mara. Both Mark Mara can't face Batista or Road Dogg. Owen Hart, Owen Hart, I don't know. Val Venus, poor chemistry. Eddie, it's not for me to say. And then Vince McMahon and Rock can announce some of these I agree. Most of these I agree with. I don't have any flags to throw on, but the Goldust William Regal, I throw a flag. Bret Hart Goldust, I would throw a flag on that just because those two guys are pros, second generation guys. But yeah, I don't know. I review these and some of them and then we'll see. So I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on what's poor chemistry. Give me an example, because I really can't think of one on top of my head that you can't really justify the situation like a bad match. I think Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan would have poor chemistry because I think they're both. That's a story for a different day, but I think they both wouldn't work as performers together. But it's hard to describe what's poor chemistry. For me, in the game, I guess it's easier just to point out, alright, this guy and this guy wouldn't work. But, I don't know. So maybe I'll do these, maybe not. Comment and tell me if I should, if that's cheating or not. But the good thing is, if I only make the good chemistry, we could have different bad chemistry, and we could have different good chemistry in the next game. So it's interesting. Alright, so back to the show. Last week we saw Stone Cold Steve Austin get arrested after he attacked Vince McMahon. Undertaker agreed to a match with Mick Foley. What else? And we beat WCW again, thank God. I thought it was going to be a close one. This is going to be another close one, I feel like. But I don't know. We're going to have a very historic angle happen tonight that happened in real life on the Go Home Show to Raw on WrestleMania. So let's start it off with good old Vinnie Mac. Alright, Vince McMahon says tonight is the last Raw before WrestleMania 15, so I'm going to make sure nothing bad happens. Stone Cold Steve Austin, you are banned from this arena. You will not be allowed here tonight whatsoever. We go into the first match. Kane once again punished. He faces X-Pac and Triple H. Kane loses Triple H by pedigree. We're going to see Kane versus Triple H at WrestleMania, and then X-Pac versus Shane McMahon. Brian Pillman and Goldust. Brian Pillman, back and forth, and they just end up brawling going into the WrestleMania 15 match for the Intercontinental title. As if you remember, the story started almost a year ago in the show after WrestleMania 15 when Brian Pillman got an upset loss against Goldust, beat Brian Pillman in an upset, and then it was really the start of Brian Pillman's just reign of being a douche, as I like to say. And he got Goldust fired. He fired Goldust's manager, Marlena / wife. She hasn't come back. So this is going to be, might be the conclusion. But I don't know. This is the return match, so I'm thinking maybe doing a couple of these. Who knows? Alright, so after that we get the Un-Americans versus APA. The Un-Americans win after interference from fellow Un-Americans. We're going to see APA, D'Lo Brown, the Godfather, and Eddie Guerrero, Team Eddie versus the Un-Americans. as the APA, Godfather, and D'Lo Brown, Eddie Guerrero, all are stereotypes of the un-Americans hate. Even though they cheat to win, they hate Eddie Guerrero for cheating to win. They're hypocritical, they're heels, it works. Here we see Taz versus Mark Henry. Taz wins a Taz mission, but after the match, Kern Hennig and Chris Candido beat him down, attacking Taz. He looks weak for the first time in his as a member of WWF. So we get some heel heat back for Candido and Hennig. From there we go to Chava versus Eddie, the first match between these two. Eddie defeats Chava at the Frog Splash. If you remember, Chava turned on Eddie in a match against the Un-Americans. So this is Eddie's retribution for that, but he still wants to take out the Un-Americans going at WrestleMania 15. Here at Mankind and Undertaker have a heated confrontation prior to WrestleMania 15 match. Undertaker's 8-0 at WrestleMania. Mankind can't main event WrestleMania, so he says, you know what? I'm going to face the man who nearly killed me on multiple occasions, and I'm going to end his undefeated streak, even because 8-0 at the time still would have been a big deal. And now it was 21-0 when he lost, so it's gonna, we're just planting seeds of this story extending. My mouth is like dry, so I apologize. Alright, so our main event is a 4-on-4 tag team match. Rapid Dog and Legion of Doom team up to defeat Corporation Marvelous Ones when Batista defeated Mark Mero. Batista, you notice, gets a lot of pinfalls. It's because he is the first guy in, it's called, Open This Drink. He's the first guy in alphabetically, and I don't know. I feel like he's booked like Roman Reigns. Wasn't the Shield. If he just never really looked weak, he never really took a pinfall, and always looked strong. Excuse me for taking a drink. So pretty much at WrestleMania 15, we have Corporation versus Rabbit Dog for the WWF Tag Team titles. Then we have Legion of Doom versus the Corporation for Legion of Doom's career on the line. Alright, so here, The Rock calls out Stone Cold and says, get your ass out here, we're having this match right now. Screw WrestleMania 15, keep in mind, The Rock knows Stone Cold is banned from the arena. Stone Cold doesn't respond. So Vince and Shane come out, they come out and cut a promo on Stone Cold, ha ha ha, Stone Cold, you suck, ha ha. And then you hear glass break, cameras go backstage, and Stone Cold's driving a beer truck, and it's the good old beer bash. I couldn't help but not do it, I had to. I'm not going to read that, but so pretty much same thing happens again. Vince is pretending to swim, Rock's eating shit, and then Stone Cold gets in the ring, stunner on everyone, flicks everyone off, grabs the title, cheers, beer on it. Vince gets back up, another stunner, just classic Stone Cold. And, maybe that carried me to a good episode. So pretty much, WrestleMania 15 card. Kane versus Triple H, X-Pac versus Shane McMahon, APA, The Godfather, D'Lo Brown, Eddie Guerrero facing the Un-Americans, 5 of the 6 of them. Taz versus Chris Candido for the European title. Brian Pillman versus Goldust for the Intercontinental title. I said Rock versus Mankind versus Undertaker. Road Dogg and Batista versus the Corporation for tag titles. Marvelous Ones versus Legion of Doom for Legion of Doom's career on the line. I believe that is it. If I missed anything, The Brood. I forgot to put anything that tonight. Shit. Rikishi, Al Snow, and Ahmed Johnson take on the Brood, and Edge and Christian's first WrestleMania match. It is 67-24, us against WCW. So will we continue the winning streak? I'm gonna go right now and find how many weeks in a row. Alright, so this is a 22-week win streak. I missed 20, so we're going to remember that going into the next, we'll call it, season of TEW 2016. Let's see, anything of there? No. Nope. Damage Inc., that is Goldberg and some random guy. That's not going to be carried over, so ignore that. Actually, you know what? We'll have the chance. Hopefully this comes out before TEW 2016 does, or I can start doing that. Bookings. Should I edit Goldberg so he's a star for WCW, so that way we have those dream matches, or should I wait, get Goldberg, make him a star, and then do dream matches? I'm thinking of give him a little, a little bit of just a little push, not in game, but help him out a little bit. His charisma should be higher than that. I think everyone who knows that would agree upon it. Power's good. Stamina, I don't know. He has he's never blown up. All this stuff, I don't know. He's not really that safe. Ask Bret Hart. He's very athletic, tough. He's I don't know. His brawling should be higher. His 4 should be higher because I think I said that right. That's like strong style from what I understand in the game. So Goldberg was very strong style. His chain wrestling, mat wrestling, submissions, no, it shouldn't be that low. Maybe his submission should be higher. His flashiness should be higher. I'd put his flashiness in the 70s. And then his popularity, it's at 40. We'll say 40. We'll just round up, and then I don't know if you guys should think I should give him a boost, put him to like 70 popularity, because around this time is when he became champion and was really over. So maybe give him a little bit of a nudge for WCW, just so they have a different guy, or because I mean Rick Steiner hasn't lost like a match in forever. Like put him where Rick Steiner's at, because the way they book Rick Steiner in game is how they book Goldberg in real life. I mean, we're not going to make all this stuff match. But I don't know. I just love to hear what you guys think of what I should do with Goldberg. If I should let WCW just, let him go. Or should I give him the little popularity surge and, in the data. Or, because when we start again, when we start, it's going to be a different game. It's going to be the same save game. It's not gonna be the same save game, but the database is gonna match. Like all Stone Cold stuff here is gonna match in the new game. Holy shit! Oh damn, I did not know that. Wow. Okay, we got 100 popularity guy, Stone Cold. Woo! So like his popularity is gonna match that. His his stats are gonna match that. I don't know the behavior stuff. I'm not gonna really change any of that. But like the drug-free stuff, everyone who's drug-free in the game now is on drugs. Brian Pillman's still on drugs. I'm not going to change that. But I would love to hear if you guys think I should help WCW up by like letting Goldberg get more over. If I should do stuff like that. Just tell me what you think. What I should do with the editing the save game, the database. I'm gonna match the database to match the save game. So I'd love to hear if there's anything you guys think I should change. If there's any chemistry that I should add that you guys haven't seen. If there's any, workers who are very underrated, or I underused, maybe it's that. We'll go to in-ring push. Like, I mean, here, pause on a guy if you want to look at him. So this video's going to be long. So if you want to look at every worker and see what their stats are going to be going in, if you don't want to go through this with me, I'd love to, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good one. If not, I'll go through each worker and love to hear what you guys say. Alright, Stone Cold, I'm going to make it match. There's nothing else I'd change. Maybe psychology's a little higher. Stone Cold to me is very good at that. Ahmed Johnson, that matches everything how it should be. I'm going to keep it the same. He's a main eventer though. That's crazy. Al Snow. He's really good. A little bit from in-game and then just like those things. If you think Al Snow needs to change, I don't think so. Batista, he's pretty good himself. I booked him against a lot of good competitors and booked him strong this year. Billy Kidman. I think maybe his aerial and flashiness should be higher, just a little bit, but that's just a nudge. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Bob Holly, the gimmicks, I don't know, the whole sports superstar. I'm gonna change it when it gets lower, but now we're just gonna leave it be. Bradshaw, I think his mic skills should be higher. I was thinking of changing that. But, like I told you, Brian Pillman's very good in the microphone. He just, I don't know, he's very good in the ring too. Good in all this crap, but I don't get it. Chavo, he's so old school face as a heel. I think it's too soon to change it. Yeah. Starting to change that eventually. End game, not cheating. Or adding database. Chris Candido, I think his mic skills should be higher. And then his in-ring, his psychology and stuff, all that stuff is raising. He's only 26. So, Christian. Now, here's something I want to notice. Look at Christian, and then look at Edge. They should be switched. I think Edge should have the 77 microphone, and Christian should have the 65. Because if you remember, Edge was the one who's the better talker. at the time, and I think not totally. We'll skip him. D'Lo. I think D'Lo's underrated in the game, but I don't feel like changing it. Eddie. That's accurate to me. I think all across the board that's very accurate with Eddie. Edge. He's only 25. He's just debuted, so he's going to keep on getting better and better. So I think that's going to stay the same. Farouk. Not much. Don't really matter. Gangrel. Not so good. He's good in ring, like performance skills stuff, which is important. Goldusty, good in microphone. Him and Brian Pillman. I thought their feud would get higher ratings, but I guess not. Grandmaster Sexy. Him, Scotty Tohati, and Rikishi do a lot of the entertainment angles together, so that's why. Oh, and they're hurting kayfabe, so I just broke kayfabe. Damn it. Headbanger Mosh, Headbanger Thrasher. This is Chaz Warrington. He ended up doing, was it Danny Beaver gimmick? I don't know, some weird ass gimmick, and another weird ass gimmick D'Lo. I plan on keeping him around just because I think he's better in the ring. I don't know. Kane. Kane managed to have like a hell of a year already. I mean, his match history, like 3 wins, 8 losses, and look. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. I mean, look at that. And that's from Kane, and most of that, a lot of that's this year. He's set the turn. We restarted his turn. But, I mean, I think this matches, and a lot of this is from the end game, like putting him with Stone Cold and Undertaker and stuff. So I'm taking account for that. Ken Shamrock, I think that's very accurate. His microphone skills suck, so yeah. I mean, he should be around there in microphone, maybe a little higher. Lance Storm, same. Him and Ken Shamrock are exactly the same, pretty much to me. Mankind, the GOAT on the mic, maybe except Vince and Stone Cold. Mark Mero, I'm not gonna change him. I'm gonna change him to match this, but I'm not gonna make him any worse. Mark Henry, he's gonna get better over time. Matt Bloom, the 80 brawling's from developmental, which is why we're pushing him. I mean, this stuff's gonna get better. Wow, that was probably gross. Excuse me. Mike Barton got really. I always say Mike Barton. I always confuse him. He got very good. I wasn't expecting that, so I'm gonna keep that. But all right, Owen Hart, very good. I'm gonna keep it. And then with Owen, I think he's gonna retire after WrestleMania 16 or 17. I don't remember. I think it's 17. Just because he said. I saw like reports where Bret Hart said Owen wanted to finish his contract and then just wrestle in Japan every once in a while. I think even Owen Hart said himself. So we're going to follow those honors. Rikishi, I think his charisma is right. I think his microphone should be higher. And I think that's about right. Road Dogg's really good on mic, which makes sense. Other than that, he's pretty damn good in the ring. I think that's just a mixture of teaming with Batista, who's got really good in developmental, and then being a tag team, they get better. Road Warriors don't matter. Scotty Duhati, his charisma and microphone, his charisma should be a little bit higher. But yeah, I don't know about Taz. Godfather, The Rock. See, The Rock's getting better and better. Undertaker, I'm not gonna change any of these. Right, ones are gonna be changed or no. Nope. So if there's anything you think I should make change to, I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys for watching and hope everyone has a good one.